March 8th. And today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, Tesley, Cony, NVDY, Misty, AMZY, and PLTY. But first, I'm going to bug you guys right up front. If you do not mind and you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. We're going for 1,000 on this Saturday. Why the hell not? You know why, actually? Look at Tesley. All right, look at this. Look at this. Like, does it end? It doesn't end, right? All right. Look at Misty. Let's go to Misty. Here's Misty, right? Like, what in the actual hell? When I started this journey of tracking trades, things were a lot different. Number one, there was no call credit spreads, all right? So that's about 50% of the trades gone. Number two, they weren't as big of funds. So, there would be, like, out of the 5 days during the week, there would be, say, 2 or 3 where there's actually no trades. But what's happening lately is every single day it could look like this. I mean, granted, the Friday is always the biggest trade day, but, it never looked like this. Like, Tesley, used to look like this, OARC. OARC's, it's not as popular a fund, but it's probably pretty damn easy to cover. But what the hell's the point if no one gives a crap about OARC, right? So, again, unfortunately, and I explained this yesterday, I'll explain it again. I have to put Tesley into the bucket of the holdings coverage. And I'm going to try to at least make it to the next distribution so I can give one more, estimate. Even though, again, I may not need the full breakdown for that, but so the coverage will be 5 funds through the holdings way and then 1 fund Misty through the detailed way. And I think it'll be fine before you guys, try to overreact and everything on Tesley. I know there's a lot of Tesley lovers, believe me, but I will, make the coverage a little more enhanced so it'll still be a good video and it'll be enough, enough that you'll need. You don't need, again, the detailed coverage, you don't really need it for every fund, right? But I'm going to do it for Misty because Misty's the GOAT. I mean, it is. It is the GOAT. Plus, it's one I invest in too. So, anyway, so that's the note. Hopefully you still hit the like button, but let's get to the video. All right, so what did Tesley do? And why does my intraday trade look like this? Where's the black screen? Well, another thing happened yesterday. They changed something in the intraday file. And if they change one thing, it screws up my automated process that got created by one of the kind listeners. And obviously, I have no time to fix it. So I had to download it on Excel and then load it into Google Sheets. And here it is. Again, it's just a plain old view. This is what it looks like. So we're going to have to go, and unfortunately it's a Saturday video and we go through every trade. But I'm not going to go through Tesley here. As you guys know, I go through it on the other spreadsheet. So let's get to it. So Tesley, yes, we're starting with Tesley. And by the way, the good news is if I put Tesley in the holdings coverage, Misty will always be first. So Misty holders, get excited. All right, but hopefully you don't drop off the video after that. Anyway, so what the heck is going on, right? Oh my God, like where do we even begin? So yesterday was what, March 7th. So they have a synthetic 350. Nothing was added to the 350. The 350, Tesla's 25% away from that, crazy, but they have 41 days. They have a 355. If you look here, they definitely did not add to that. So same thing, 41 days away, 26% behind. They also have a synthetic 300. Did they add to this? Probably not. Nope. This is 12% away. Again, expires in 41 days. And then they have the newest synthetic, which is the 265. How you doing, 265? Let's see if they added to this sucker. What we say yesterday was, the 7th. So they added 600 contracts. They bought the call. They sold the put. Great. All right. And it's pretty dead even, almost a wash. Because why? Because Tesla's basically at the money. It's 0.88% away from that strike. So awesome that they have an actual synthetic that matches the price. Tesla's been dropping like bad. I saw something on CNBC. It's been dropping for like 7 weeks straight or something crazy, man. Again, I'm not falling for it. We stay in course here on our Tesley trust, Tesla trust. All right, so where the hell? Oh my God, I can't even find it. Oh, that's right. Tesley did not change in price. I don't believe it either. But Tesla only went down 0.3%. Tesley stayed flat. Like, isn't that freaking pretty cool? I mean, hey, I'll take it, right? So I thought that was interesting. At least to the nearest hundredth, right? If we go out further decimals, then, we'll see. All right, so let's look at the trades. Let's see if they made money. Here comes the money. Here we go. Money, 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 money. Dollars, dollars. All right, so... All right. 170 right at the top. I know, small ass position. They paid a penny to close at 330. That's a win. Clearly, that's a win. That was part of another trade. So, yeah, it's an overall win, though. Well, they didn't pay a penny. They actually made a penny because that's the buy call. But either way, it doesn't matter. That's a overall winning trade. The 302.50, they paid 2 cents. So clearly that's a win. What they made about 50K on that sucker. What they got here, this freaking mess, man. They split the crap out of this one. Like, what are you doing, bro? Seriously, just what are you doing? I mean, I'm just going to go to the profit. What did they make? I mean, they made money, all right? Is that good enough? Maybe not. I don't know. A little over 300 to 400K, we'll call it. So let's keep moving. All right, 302.50. Again, win. Why are these winners? Well, because Tesla stayed basically down and flat for the week. It's at 262.50. So, of course, when you sell a call at 302.50, yeah, that's a win. It cost 2 cents. We should have paid a penny, to be honest. It's freaking worthless. But whatever, man. We won the trade. Both of these 302.50s, right? We made about what? About 800K on one. And then we made about like 2.5 mil on the other. Again, just we're making money while Tesla struggles. And that's okay. Again, it's not fantastic for the synthetic because, unfortunately, the synthetic mimics the movement of the underlying. Now, we should think about that one day. We should think about a different strategy, right? Now what I'm thinking is they should do something like Roundhill, right? But how are they going to afford the long call in the beginning? That's my question. Like, if they buy a call and don't sell a put, how are they going to afford that? I don't know. That's a question for another day. We should have that conversation. Anyway, and the reason for that, by the way, is no downward. Like, after you pay for that call, you're not going down with Tesla, okay? You're gonna sell calls in the long call, and you'll get capped, but that's it. It's pretty cool. I mean, again, let me move on. I'm just yapping now. And this is a long video. All right, 300 strike price. Of course, they won that. 295. Of course, they won that. What's this other one? 287.50. Yeah. So these three win, and win. $5,000. Okay, great. What about maybe 800K, 700K, another 145K? Again, all profit going in to, well, technically it was already in the net asset value, but the debit, when they close it out, it's so small that it's not going to affect us negatively. So when we close them out and then we open the new, again, those credits go into the cash bucket. And of course, we'll see how those calls play out, and maybe we'll pay nothing again and we'll make money. It's all about the profit, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So now this is all 314s. These all expire next week. I think I updated tests like on the holdings to cheat because it's getting really hard and it's not fair to you guys that I'm like all over the place with that. But if we go like this, right, we could see it's a little easier, right? So for next week, 9,345 contracts, 275 strike. See, I got like a preview of how I'm going to cover it going forward. 9,345 contracts, 275 strike price, 4.69% out of the money. 8,133 contracts, 277.50 strike price, 5.65% out of the money. 11,980 contracts, 280 strike price, 6.6% out of the money, and then 6,750 contracts, 285 strike price, 8.5% out of the money. So, I mean, for next week, 4.69 is the low, 8.5% is the high. So we do want Tesla to go up, but not double digits. Certainly not double digits, because then we'll get our ass kicked and then we'll be capped on the upside. Again, sometimes like the Monday can go up and then they rush to close them. And should they have done that? No, probably not. But we'll see. We'll see how it all develops for next week. But as far as this week is concerned, yeah. Winner. Chicken freaking dinner, baby. All right, so outstanding shares, how you doing? Oh, increase of 1.4 mil. So someone's got money. Someone bought Misty. Someone trusts Misty, right? A lot of hate on YieldMax lately. The market goes down and YieldMax holders blame YieldMax. It's very interesting, right? So they sell out of YieldMax and they go into another fund that's actually also down. So I don't know. Think about that. 30-day IV, 67%. Outstanding shares, 107.9 mil. Total net income, 42.8 mil. Total distribution, 40 cents. Daily income, 2 cents. Daily yield, 0.26%. And if you annualize that sucker, 96%. Yeah, where you at, son? Where you at? You gonna talk crap now? I don't think so, son. We got a 30-day IV of 67%. We yielding 96%. All right? Tesley fund manager's like, where's my bonus? All right, where's my bonus? All right, reaction. Unfortunately, that's of course not related to the sold calls. That's related to the synthetic. And we've all, as Tesley, or shall I say as Tesla, Tesley, TSLL, TSLP, TSL, whatever, holders, we kind of feel like that. But hopefully, again, Tesla will recover, and then we'll be like, yeehaw, random cowboy. All right, Group A declares 11 days. All right. But again, after those 11 days, that'll be the last day I cover Tesla in this detail. Unfortunately, again, I do not have the time. Believe me, if I'm ever retired, I will go back to covering not only Tesla, but others on a more detailed basis. Because guess what? I could stay up freaking all night and do it. Because if I don't have work in the morning, I can sacrifice a little sleep. But again, that's long term. Who the hell knows when that'll happen? But again, that's just what I'm thinking about. All right, anyway. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's if I even make it the 11 days. Hopefully I can. So what do we got here? We got synthetic disaster. Yeah, that's not making money. One thing to always check is my synthetic formula updated to include the latest synthetic. 265 is the latest synthetic, so yes, it is. Good job. All right, short call income, 42.8 mil. What does that come to per share? 40 cents. Check out that win-loss record, baby. 30 wins, 1 loss. Can't even really count the loss because it was really just a buy call, on its own. So, all right, it's fine. We'll call them undefeated. All right, does that make you happy? Fine. There you go. All right, Tesley, how you doing? Oh yeah, Rodemator says the guesstimate is 65 cents, 96% yield, or the low 46 cents, 68% yield. Again, their estimate is not this weekend, but if they have another good week, man, I think we could get a decent freaking distribution, man. They're doing good. I mean, I know, like, you look at the Tesla price, you're like, oh my God. But they're beating, they should be beating the underlying, right? So, we saw they beat it yesterday. All right, anyway. How are we doing up here? They have synthetic. We know they have synthetics, right? So, how's the synthetic disaster doing? Well, Tesla's at 262. They have a synthetic at 355. That's almost $100 freaking dollars away. We're in March. These expire April 17th. So I'm sorry, but you know what? You take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a traveling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over time. That thing going. Oh, you hear me now? I sure. All right. So, what the heck is going on? Why do you sing Gold Digger? Right? That's the question I get. I almost get it. At least I'll say at least twice a week. Because the put's the lady. Think about the synthetic position. The synthetic is a buy call and it's a sell put. The call's the dude, right? He holds all the money. That's the money we're making in orange. These are calls. Now the put, that's the lady. That's the lady we got to pay. So, since it's a lady, if this lady wants 125 mil, right? And this is for the 355. Let's see what the dude holds at the 355. We go down here. Here's the 355, right? So we scroll over. Orange is the dude. The dude holds $3.4 million in hand. He has a relationship. He's together with this lady who wants $125 million, at least as of today. So tell me, she's not a gold digger, right? And tell me we should not sing the song, because we must. 125 mil? I mean, that broke ass loser, he can't afford her. And she's asking for way too much anyway, right? So she's smoking hot, but she's a gold digger, right? So that's why we sing Gold Digger. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that explains it. Now let's move on to the end. Tesley, the value of their fund, still under a bill. Sir. All right, 953 million. The NAV is 883. The trade price is 884. And penny. When's the reverse split? How about never? No, I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not never, but just all I'm going to say, look at Murney. All right. If you think Tesla's going to have a reverse split now, look at Murney. Then we'll talk. If Murney finally has a reverse split, okay. And then you can talk about the others. But yeah, of course, yeah, we're low. We're low. But we can also recover. You've seen Tesla recover. But it doesn't mean Tesla's going to recover 1-to-1, but it could go back up, above 10. Not 20. That didn't happen. You got to dream for that. But anyway, synthetic money, yeah, negative. We know. All right, we're done singing. All right, so let's go back to the trades. And we're going to go, let's just go in order. I know Misty people are going to be pissed. So OARC, again, it's Saturday video, so we do look at the others. OARC, BC, again, this is how it normally works. I apologize. The format is not what it used to be. But hopefully, my favorite IT guy is listening, and hopefully he can help me out. All right, 5 cents, BC by the close, 5 cents. Great. That means they won. So they opened the new trade, and yes, I don't have the percent out of the money, which sucks, but whatever. So they closed the 54. They opened a new strike price of 52. But anyway. All right, so there's NVDY. So does every fund that I cover have a trade? Because this is only going to work if that's the case. NVDY, AMZY, Cony, and I'm sure PLTY has a freaking trade. Yeah, of course Misty does. Oh my, where the hell's PLTY? There it is, okay. All right, let's get through this. Misty people, be patient, because remember, soon enough, Misty will always be first. All right, so what do we got here? We got NVDY. Oh my God, way too many trades. Where do we even start? Where do we even begin? Well, we're just going to look at the BCs because we don't have time for the other crap. All right, they paid a penny on that one. They won. They paid a penny on that one. They won. They paid 2 cents on that one. They won. 2 cents on that one. They won. 1 penny on that one. They won. 2 cents. They won. That's what we want to know, right? They won their freaking trades, all of their trades. Look at that. That's good stuff, man. But, of course, we can celebrate now, but let's go to the sheet and see what we're looking like heading into next week. Is it going to be pretty or is it going to be ugly as sin? All right, so how did NVIDIA do yesterday in the stock market? NVIDIA went up. Yes, yeah. It went up 1.88%. NVIDIA went up 1.57%. So, again, kind of captured 83% of the upside. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good, actually. How about their synthetic? Is their synthetic doing okay? Well, they got a 115 and they got a 130. So right now, Nvidia is priced under both of them, but it's at 112, so it's really not that far away. So their synthetic is actually in a really good spot. They should not have to open a new one, you know, like these other funds. All right, so here's all of their positions for next week. Now, this is a long video, so I'm going to simplify it. The lowest strike price and the largest position is 33,689 contracts. 116 is the strike, and it's 2.94% out of the money. So that's for NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, you know, we kind of wanted to stay below 116 next week in order for us to win all of our trades, all right? Of course, if it goes above the 116, then we got to start looking at the others. If it stays below 116, we don't have to worry about the others because they're going to win. But again, if it breaches through the 116, again, then we'll get talking about the others. But the highest strike price does go up to 126, which is 11% out of the money. So again, we got wiggle room. They are scattered to do. Yeah, they got what, 6 strikes? Pretty good. Pretty good. They even have a buy call right in the middle at a 124. So I think they're set up pretty well. But hopefully, like, NVIDIA doesn't have this upbeat pump of a pump next week. Because if they do, you know, we're going to be capped. We be capped. All right. So, and it is what it is. That's part of the risk. I am sweating. All right. Low. Let's see if that works. All right. The value of the NVIDIA fund is 1.3 a bill. The NAV is 1655, trade price 1656. Synthetic's not worth a crap right now. Hopefully, but it's close. It's almost a profit. 30-day IV of NVIDIA is 57.2%. IV estimate, 73 cents. They're part of Group B. They declare in 18 days. All right, that's it for NVIDIA. See? Pretty easy. Did that pretty fast. Up next is easy going. Chillax AMZY. Too cool for school. All right, how they do? BC equals buy to close. So they did a buy to close, a call. So they closed out their call. They paid 4 cents. What does that mean? It means they won. All right. How do we know they won? Well, look, when they sell the new call right here, right? This is the new one for next week. SS means short sale. They got 223. That's like around the credit that they get for opening. So obviously, if they close at 4 cents, yes, the credit, the amount that they got paid is much more than the closure. So you want to get paid more than what you have to pay to close it. So obviously, hence the win. So we can celebrate. Celebrate. All right. Let's go to the file. We want to celebrate. All right, Amazon. What we got? Oh, they went down. I gotta take a sip of water. Dying. Okay, I'm ready. Amazon went down. What? All right, no, they only went down 0.73%. And guess what? AMZY beat Amazon. It beat the underlying on the way down. That's what happens, right? AMZY went down 0.54%. So, yeah, good job. All right, AMZY has one synthetic. Thank you. But it's not a good one, man. It's at 235. Amazon's at 199. Amazon's taking this hit too, right? All these tariff talk. The market hates tariffs, right? Uncertainty, what's going to happen, what's going to cost more, what's going to do this, what's going to do that. But again, I think short-term pain for long-term gain. What do you guys think? We'll see, though. You never know. All right, so here's AMZY. I could read these all out because there's only 3. 6,810 contracts, 200 strike, 0.38% out of the money. Well, that sucks. That's their largest position. That really sucks. So Amazon, don't go up next week. All right. 3,500 contracts, 205 strike price, 2.89% of the money. That's a little better. And then 2,665 contracts, 207.50 strike price, 4.14% out of the money. I mean, this is uncalled for, honestly. 200 strike. Was that the trade they did yesterday? I'm sorry. I have to go back and check. Oh, my God. They did that. They added. So it was 6,810. Yeah, that's the full position. They opened that freaking yesterday. That's messed up. That is not cool, AMZY fund manager. Freaking at the money. What the hell is that crap? Garbage, son. All right, anyway, the value of this fund is 257 mil. The NAV is 1673. The trade price 1677. Synthetic bailout money. 44 negative. So yeah, they're not making money. Why are we talking about that? 30-day IV Amazon is 35%. IV estimate of AMZY is 45 cents. Group D declares, guess what? Next week, they're going to be on my guesstimate video on Sunday. Oh boy, I got a lot of work to do. Anyway, they declare March 12th. All right, isn't that wonderful? Sure. All right, let's go back to the intraday trades. All right, gooey's up. Gooey, ew. All right, so again, we're just focusing on the BCs. We want to know who won their trades. 4 cents, of course they won that trade. 3 cents, of course they won that trade. Good job, Gooey, you won your trades. Phoebe's up 4 cents. Again, it's so easy to win your trades when the market sucks. So, but again, at least we're making money on the way down. All right, if you just own the underlying, you're just going to go down. You're not going to make any money unless you're selling your own covered calls. But since they're selling covered calls on the underlying, guess what? You're not going to go down as much, right? Because you're making options premium on the way down, all right? And you're successfully winning the trades. I know this market sucks again, but it is what it is. This is where we definitely win our trades and make money. And on the upside, the synthetic makes money, but again, we are capped on the upside. That's the downside. I think everyone knows that by now, but again, we do have new people come in, so I am considerate of those. So the old school people, I know they get annoyed, he's rambling again. But listen, guys, you have to be courteous to new investors. People find out about these funds all the time, and just imagine how confusing it is. Like when we first looked at it, it's like, what in Tar Nation? This is a scam. There's no way they could pay that yield. How do they pay that yield, right? So we have to realize that if you're looking, people are still looking at these funds for the first time. So, and I'm happy that they joined and they joined my channel. So thank you, new subscribers. If that's you, let me know in the comments, by the way. Yeah, I just want to say thank you. Special thank you to you mid-video. Anyway, let's continue. Nefli, BC by the close, 64 cents. Yeah, they won their trade. Uh-oh. Big boy here. Big boy Cony, troublemaker. Oh boy, they won their trades. We know they won their trades because coin has not been doing well. 48 cents, that's a little expensive. 20 cents, okay. Anything under $1 is pretty much a win. 42 cents, again, they're a little more expensive. Probably, I don't know. I guess coin was close to these strikes. Plus, it's a little more volatile. 14 cents, all right, that's a little cheaper. Again, buy. Look at this. Buy. 51 cents. You like that song? 3 B's in a row. That's what you get. You get me singing bye. How exciting is that? All right. So up next, we go to Cony. Oh boy, are you ready? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, coin went up. Oh my God. Good job, coin. You went up somehow. I don't know how, because I thought people hated whatever Trump said yesterday about Bitcoin. I don't know. Coin went up 1.51%. Cony went up 1.47%. Actually, no, the Coinbase CEO, I think he was at the summit or whatever the hell it was yesterday. So maybe that's what helped them. I don't know. Again, I barely touched the news, but I thought that was pretty, it was, I don't even know what they said. Hopefully, I look at Bitcoin and it just tells me, all right, they didn't say anything fantastic, I guess. But this market, man, it's so... they want so much. So their expectations are so high. So any little bit, even if it's just a good news, but not that good news, guess what? Yeah, unfortunately. Anyway, Cony has 2 synthetics, a 290 and a 220. They are at 217. So the 290 is basically a gold digger. But I'm only going to sing it once today. Whatever you got before that, that's it. We're done. You guys know the gist. Now, as far as the trades, how are they doing? Are we going to win next week? Are we pumped about next week? If I'm a Cony shareholder, how do I feel about next week? That is the question. That you should want to know, right? 7,060 contracts, 225 strike. That is the lowest position. And that's 3.47% out of the money. That is not the largest position, though. The largest position is at 230, which is 5.77% of the money, but the highest strike is 232.50, which is 6.92% of the money. So what you need to worry about, Well, you really want coin to close below 225 for the week. All right. So that, essentially say coin go up 3% and then Cony can go up almost 3%. Great. We'll win our trades and you'll capture some upside. That's a perfect scenario. However, they are only for 3.47% to 6.92%. All right. I would say, in my opinion, those positions suck. All right. Because we know what can happen with crypto. And I mean, the buy calls at 257. Good God, that's 18% away. This is not set up for success. So as a Cony shareholder, you're really hoping for another kind of bad week. You don't want that week that Bitcoin just flies to the moon, because if that happens, you're going to be lacking on the upside. That's for sure. And we'll be here to track it. All right, the value of the Cony fund is a bill. So congrats, you are in the bill. You're the bill club. The NAV is 950. The trade price 950. Okay, great. Synthetic, again, that's in the crapper. 30-day IV of coin is 74%. IV estimate of Cony is 55 cents. Group C declares in 25 days, though. So we shall await that again. All right, let's continue our journey down on the intraday trade files. All right, who's up next? MSFO. Yeah. All right, BC by the close, 2 cents. They won that trade. Good job. BC by the close, 38 cents. They won that trade. Good job. All right, AMZY is up next, 4 cents. They won their trade. Good job. It's the loser, Murney. Of course, Murney doesn't win their trade because they're Murney, right? BC by the close, 860. Wait a second. What the hell? Look at... Oh, that's the put. Okay. All right. So they closed out some of their synthetic, the 1200. All right. So that's not their call, thankfully. I was going to say that's a huge chunk. So they're forced to, that means people sold out of the fund. They closed out 1,200 contracts on the synthetic. And they were charged money on the put, $8.69 per share. That's a lot of money. And then they had to close out their call, 145. Is that a loss? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, Murney is Murney. What can you say? AIYY, BC by the close, 2 cents. They won their trade. Great. Who's after AIYY? The one, the only, the Misty. Yay, Misty's here. All right. So, I'm not going to go through their trades here because we know we have coverage on a little detailed level. So let's just look at this. Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. I'm looking at this. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. And, so the good news is when I just cover Misty, I'll just have one to complain about, right? Again, the others, there's still a little work, but it's not like the same. All right. Anyway, let's go to the Misty files. Here we go. All right. Misty has a synthetic 330. Again, so what was yesterday? Yesterday was the 7th. So did they add anything to the 330? Let's see. No. Why? Well, for one, it's 13% away. Good Lord. So maybe they'll catch up. That's 13% is doable in 41 days, right? But, they're playing from behind on that synthetic. They also have a synthetic 250. Let's see if they add it to this sucker. Scrolling. La, 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 la. They did not add to this synthetic. This synthetic is actually up. It's making money. MSTR is 14% above that synthetic strike. So, but that expires in 41 days. So when they cash that out, hopefully if they stay where they're at or go higher, they'll make money. And then, of course, we have the synthetic 260. Let's see if they added to this sucker. No synthetic plays yesterday. This one is also up 10%, 41 days till expiration. So great, wonderful, right? Wonderful. Now, all right, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Got a love-hate relationship with this Misty. All right, so there's just a lot here. I'll do my best to not bore you to death, but the bottom line is MSTR. Check this out. Check this out, son. MSTR had a bad day, really bad day. It went down 5.57%. You know what Misty did? It only went down 3.72%. So they almost beat it by 2 freaking percent. I know we bitch and complain, we get capped on the upside, but man, oh man, that's pretty sweet on the downside. So Misty actually just whooped MSTR ass. That's pretty nice to see. I didn't even pay attention to that yesterday because I couldn't be bothered. There's too, can't even explain to you the week that was. Anyway, where do I begin with these trades, man? It's freaking nuts. It's nuts, and I'm sure you could feel it, right? Look at this, and ignore the color coding because I got to the point I didn't even know what the hell they were doing. They're splitting trades. They're doing this. They're closing this with that. I'm like, oh my god. So anyway, let's get to it. This 312.50 up here, they paid 46 cents to close that. So you see they made 612. Obviously, that's a win. See, it says win. That must be true, right? Anyway, so they made about like $3.5 million net on that sucker. So good job there. And then you go to this 1,000 contracts. They paid 56 cents to close the 312.50 here. Great. How much did they win? Well, they won about 300K. Good. A little more, actually. So that's good. Winner, winner. Chicken frickin' dinner. This 500 loser buy call. Yeah, we don't need you. We made a penny off you. In fact, we lost money with you. So I think that actually... Does that count as its own loss? Oh no, it's part of a sold call before, but they left the buy call part open. Again, this is just the kind of crap that they're doing lately, which is fine and all. It's really hard to track. 312.50 here. They paid 60 cents to close that sucker. So yeah, that's a win, man. Yeah, yeah, about 800K. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, son. Now the problem here, like this 7,560 contracts. I didn't see that they closed it. I didn't really see. So I don't know what happened. Again, did they win that trade? Yes. So obviously, you know, there's gonna be a debit, but obviously they didn't include it. I don't know what to tell you. And in fact, there's another one here, 6,000 they didn't include, but that's actually in the holdings that I'll show you in a second. So I don't know how they have holdings with a 3/7 expiration. Freaking weird ass crap going on, man. Anyway, what else here? This is some sold calls, 307.50s. Okay. They won those trades, though. I didn't even get the wins in there. Yeah, so this, like, did they break it up? No. No, those should be solo. All right, so this, actually, I should copy this. Put that there. What the why is that not picking up? Oh, S468 plus 469. It's weird. Right? Copy. Paste. If I468 equals 0. Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the one that's not updated, so I'm not going to give that a win. And then these solo, these are, well, some of them are updated. They need the single win. So we're going to copy this sucker. And we're going to go down here. And we're going to paste it right here. Paste. Paste. Oh, that's part of a bigger one. 6,000. Yeah, man, what the frig? This spreadsheet is out of hand for sure. 3,000. The 6,000 was broken up. Is that part of... Yeah, man. I'll have to adjust that. I don't want to do that now on your watch, but I meant to do that at the end of yesterday's disaster, plugging in the numbers. Of course I forgot, because as soon as I was done, I was like, slam that freaking laptop down. I said, moving on. All right. So where are we even at here? Again, the 75.60, then the 6,000. I didn't get to see those, but let's just keep going. So 350, they won their trade. No, that's a buy call. The 312.50, they won their trade. They paid 46 cents. That one they made about 3.2 mil. Awesome. This 312.50, they made about, well, again, see, they're grouping all this other crap together. It's just, the confusion is insane. 317.50s. They won all those trades, right? You see they paid 57 cents, 46 cents. But yeah, so they made about, I mean, they made a lot of money, about 1 point something million on all of them, which is good. I mean, the bottom line is, let's not waste any more of your time. We won all of our freaking trades, okay? What's this loaner? This loaner here, that's actually for 314, so that's still open. So, and then the black here, that's the other 6,000. That's the buy call. That's actually still open on the holdings. And then here's all the trades for next week, but we'll go through that in the holdings tab. But do you guys see like the chaos and madness of what is Misty? Misty is becoming the next Cony. Very complicated. All right, let's get to my cheat sheet. So here, as I mentioned, look at that, 3/7 expiration. It's just chilling. I don't get it, man. 6,000 contracts. So what did they do? Did they I know they don't let them expire, but maybe they did. Maybe they let this expire and it's still reflecting there and it'll get dropped off on the next day, I guess. I don't freaking know. Hey, it is what it is. Should we care that much? No, we shouldn't. Why? Because it's a penny, all right? It's a penny. 6,000, 3,000, it nets $3,000. We don't give a crap. But I do, unfortunately, because I have to track it. So I'm like, what the hell are you doing? All right, so here's the cheat sheet. All right, this is for next week. We can ignore the red, all right? So for next week, what do we got going? Are we ready? Are we going to win? Are we going to make money? Again, it's the weekend. We have 2 full days. Anything can happen, you know? We can have good Bitcoin news. We can have bad Bitcoin news. So let's get pumped. All right, here we go. 13,360 contracts, 325 strike, 13.17% out of the money. That's the lowest. That's the lowest strike price, all right? And it's not the largest position. The largest position is 32,111 contracts, 330 strike, 14.91% out of the money. And then the highest strike holds only 2,500 contracts, 365 strike, 27% out of the money. Oh, hell yeah. I like that one. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a beautiful one. But that's probably on accident, I'm sure, because they kept it open. And they opened that before when MSTR was a little higher. But hell, I'll take it. I don't give a damn. All right, so again, recap. 13 to 27% out of the money for next week. So what does that mean? Scatter-doo-doo. Yes, we are scattered-de-freaking-do. And that's pretty good. But again, the lowest strike, 325. The lowest strike is double digits out of the money. So that's pretty damn sweet. So we'll stay tuned for next week, though. We could blow through that, easily. Just keep that in mind. All right. Oh, my God. My hand holding the phone. Oh, it's hard work. I know. Rough life, right? Anyway, outstanding shares. Oh, my God. It went down. Who sold out of Misty? Who sold? It went down 125,000. But whatever. Who cares, right? 30-day FV. Oh, dang, name it. It's under 100%. It's at 98.19%. Outstanding shares, 103.2 mil. Total net income, 5 mil. Okay, that's, at least they're making income now, right? Distribution, 5 cents. Daily income, 0. Daily yield, 0.01%. And if you annualize that sucker, it's 3.59%. So that's not anything worth getting excited about. Hence the annoying voice. So, yeah. WTF, Bitcoin. What's going on? WTF, right? WTF. Anyway, Group D declares next week. So what are they paying us? Really? I mean, do I have to wait for this guesstimate video? Seriously, do I have to? No, you really don't. But you're not getting anything fantastic, all right? So don't get your hopes up, all right? Don't get too excited. You ain't getting $2. That is for damn sure. So synthetic-wise, yeah, that's not helping. The weeklies, that's not helping either. The weeklies produce 5 cents. So, again, Rotomator, if you use the weeklies, all right, here's your 6 cents and move on. 3% yield. You'll be happy with that. No. This is what we're talking about. We're going to look at the IV. The IV, the implied volatility, the 30-day implied volatility is 98% for MSTR. They strive to yield that. That's what they say, at least. So if they're striving to yield that and they didn't make any money, right? Or they made little money, they will probably pay us around the IV, plus or minus, of course. So if they did, you take the 98%, right? You multiply that times the price of MSTY, and then you divide that by 13 for 13 pay weeks for the year, and you get $1.64. Is that my guesstimate? To be honest, I think I'll go lower. I don't know. Again, I haven't thought much about it, but I'm just trying to, in case you guys don't want to watch the Sunday video, then there you go. All right, the value of the fund is 2.2 bill. The NAV is 2178, trade price 2177. Synthetic and negative. Yeah, negative. All right, so we're done. We're done with Misty. All right. Hey, Misty shareholders, please hang on. Watch the end of the video. Why not? It's very exciting. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. Here we go. All right, YBIT. See, Misty holders, don't they like YBIT? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, BC by the close, 8 cents. Good job, YBIT. BC by the close, 7 cents. All right, YBIT won their trades. Crash. No, thank you. Although you're probably making money right now, but I will take a pass on doing any coverage on you because I don't want to, and that's it. All right, GDXY, BC by the close, 8 cents. So they're closing their put. All right, so again, forced closure there, but again, that's fine. SNOY, how you doing, SNOY? Buy call, sell put, sell. All right, so they're adding new money into the fund. That's good. And fiat and dips, no thank you. And YQQQ, no thank you. Here's another one, man. This is a big fan favorite. Everyone asks of the current funds that I'm not doing, right? The ones that I'm not doing, this is the number one request, SMCY. And once I move Tesley to the holdings coverage, I'll see how it's going. If it's smooth, I will. I'm not going to say definitely, but I will consider adding SMCY. And even if I can't, maybe I will do a poll, SMCY or AMZY. Because, again, I don't know. I think people love SMCY, it seems, just because it's so freaking volatile. And I love it for that reason, too. I don't invest in it, but I love it. I just love the high volatility because they're just, it's exciting. We're degenerates. We love volatility. BC by the close, 2 cents. They won their trade. Good job. All right. PLTY's up. Oh, my God. Are you ready, PLTY? Let's see how you doing. BC by the close. Look at this, 2150. Yep, that's a lot, but it's a put. So I guess someone sold their funds. Someone showed PLTY, and they had to close out some of their synthetic, and they got their ass kicked while closing out the put. The call looks to be okay, so that's fine. Oh, there's more down here, 10 cents, so they won that trade. 6 cents, they won that trade. So overall, it looks like, again, Palantir probably, rough week, just like everyone else. But they're winning their trades. Isn't that what it's all about? All right, so let's take a look at this. All right, PLTY versus Palantir. Let's see who wins. Palantir had a green day. Good job, Palantir. They went up 5.24%. PLTY struggled a little bit, but they actually captured a decent amount. They captured 4.86%. They captured 92.7% of the upside. That is not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, so synthetic-wise, what do they got? They got a 105 synthetic. Palantir's at 84. Yeah, that's freaking awful, especially since that synthetic expires this month. This month. When I say this month, I mean very soon. Not this Friday, but the following Friday. They're going to lose money on that. They're going to lose money on that. And good thing they did not overpay on their last payment because they're going to need that overpayment to offset the damage here. So smart move by the PLTY fund manager or Jay or whoever is controlling the payments. I don't know. Wouldn't you like to know? I should control the payments. What do you think? All right, so let's look at the trades for next week. That's not good. 5,620 contracts, 86 strike, 1.3% out of the money. That's an awful position to be in. And then they got a 2,900 contract, 88 strike, 3.65% of the money. I mean, that kind of sucks too. And then here, this one's good. 6,247 contracts, 96 strike, 13.07% of the money. That one's good. The other two suck, to be honest. Because Palantir, it could fly. It could fly high. All right, so the value of PLTY fund is 124 mil. The NAV is 60.71. The trade price is 60.93. 30-day IV of Palantir's pretty damn sweet. 75% IV estimate of PLTY is 355. They're part of Group B. They declare in 18 days, 326. All right, so that ends the PLTY coverage. And then let's move on. Maro, one of the bigger letdowns of the YieldMax group. BC by the close, 76 cents. Wow. So they call into next week. They only made 53, so maybe that was a loser. Yeah, again, that's not impressive there. CVNY, all right, forced closure for them. They had to close out some of their put, and they lost a lot of money. Ulti's too hard to cover on here, but we can skim through their BCs. 7 cents on that by the close, 3 cents there. MDB, TQQQ, $1.91. What the hell? Did they lose on TQQQ? I hope not. MSTR by the close, 201. What the frick? But the new one, 320, 847. That's a nice credit. 320 though. I don't know, man. But they're still buying puts. You can see buy put. So they're protecting the downside for sure. But that's a 250. That's way down there. Oof. Ugly. Anyway, let's move on. 38 cents buy to close. Buy to close 85 cents. Buy to close 50 cents. 26 cents, 10 cents. 11 cents. All right. So yeah, they're winning their trades in Ulti. But yeah, Ulti's it's funny, man. People love talking crap about Ulti, because Ulti's down. The whole market's down. I mean, it's just like, I can't. Biggie, yeah, they're gonna win their trade. Oh, yeah, they're fine. What the hell is this though? 1436. I don't even know. I don't like covering Biggie, so I'm gonna skip through Biggie. I don't like Soxy either. LFGY. Yeah, you're okay. 50 cents. Oh my God, what the hell is this? 78.17. What the hell? Why would they close at 314? I don't know, man. That's ugly. 8 cents. 279. That's 20 cents. All right, so they're winning some and losing some. GPTY. Yeah, forget you two. And then you got SDTY, and of course RDTY was welcomed this week too. All right, so again, that's it. That's it. I covered every single freaking trade for the most part. Then I'm going to scroll back up to the beginning. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, please come back on Monday for the Monday recap so we can see where we stand heading into the week. All right? We don't cover the trades that were closed. We only cover the open positions, and we'll see how we doing. All right? Sound good? All right, I can't wait to see you then. However, there are a whole bunch of videos I do make over the weekend, so stay tuned for those. If you're wondering what they are, I do an options trading update. That's the Saturday afternoon video. And then I do the dry series where I compare Defiance versus Roundhill versus YieldMax. And then Sunday morning, which is my most popular video of the week, it's the guesstimate video. And this one will include Misty, which is my most popular one of the month. Although this is not going to be as fun, so I'm guessing the turnout won't be as high as it usually is. And I don't blame you, man. Misty's been like blah. Crypto's been blah. But we're still going to get paid a good yield. I mean, if 90%, if we get paid 90%, that's not good. Like, how are we not happy about that, right? But of course, it's all about what they make, right? We want the money. We want the money. All right. So, like I said in the beginning, we're going to go for 1,000 likes. So if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down below. Outside of that, I got nothing. I'm freaking exhausted. It was my night for the baby, and he got up, of course, at midnight. Like, what in the actual hell? He hasn't been sleeping through the night lately, and it's been rough. The past week, it's almost been every day. But I'm on weekends because I don't work. Well, in quotes, I don't work. This is work technically, but I don't work both jobs. So Got to give her a break on the weekends at least. Anyway, yeah, luck of the draw. But where do we stand? That's it. That's the end of the video. So when we get to the end of the video, what do we say? We say keyword time. So it's keyword time. So if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you got to say the freaking keyword. All right? Freaking keyword. All right? What is it? What's the keyword? I don't know. The keyword is, how about technical difficulties? Because as you can see, this is my intraday trade file. It's not what you're used to. It's not as pretty. It's not even close to as pretty. And I apologize for that because, again, if they make one tweak, it screws up everything. Maybe they did it on purpose. All right, maybe not. I don't know. But today's keyword, if you made it this far in the video, is technical difficulties. Because, yes, that's what we had. But, hey, we made it. We got by. This is how I did it before. I don't need no fanciness, right? I cover crap based on whatever's here. It's all good. It's all good. So hopefully you guys still enjoyed the content. And if you actually made it this far in the video, you're the best. You're the man. You're the woman. All right. But you have to prove it by typing technical difficulties down in the bottom of the comments. That way I and others know you are a trooper and you made it this far in the video. You suffered through this much pain. You might as well at least get credit for it, right? All right, I'm going to end the video there. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend. Don't work too hard, all right? But go work out, all right? Go for a run. Go to the gym. Go do something, all right? Get off your ass and do something, all right? Have a good one. I'm out of here. Later.